Pension plans used to be a way for folks to retire in comfort. They would know they would have a steady paycheck, but gone are those days. In fact, there are a lot of folks now who might even have their pension affected by economic changes. So Adam Wolf is here to explain in part 2 of our 3-part series on annuities. Adam is one of the area's leading financial advisors, and he joins us each and every Monday here on River City Live to talk about your retirement. So we're going to jump right into this with some disturbing stats from the Florida Times-Union reporting that since 1991, the percentage of private employees in pension plans has dropped by half. Now that is disturbing. With massive debt, even public employees are at risk now of having their pensions slashed. But annuities could be an option too. And by the way, if you missed part 1 of this, you can always go to rivercitylivetv.com. We do have that posted for you to get completely caught up. But Adam, this is disturbing news about the pension plans.
Yeah, it's a pretty disheartening news that's out there. I mean, a lot of the employers, and whether it was the state or the company, used to take care of folks' retirements, at least up to a certain percentage. And nowadays, I'm seeing fewer and fewer of those defined pension plans, those defined benefit plans. So, for a lot of my clients, not having a guaranteed set of a source of income is an issue when they first meet with me. So one of the only ways to fix that is through the use of an annuity.
So an annuity sets you up like a personal pension plan in a way. Would that
Correct.
be accurate?
Yeah, that's a good way of saying it. Now, annuities come in all different shapes, colors, sizes, forms, flavors. So we have to be careful. Some annuities are out there to give a set certain amount of reasonable growth percentage. Also, some annuities are out there for guaranteed lifetime income. So that's basically setting aside a portion of your money for when you're ready to retire. It's going to guarantee a paycheck, whether on a monthly basis, quarterly basis, or annual basis.
So that sounds wonderful. Are there any downfalls?
Yeah, just like with any other type of investment or any kind of financial vehicle that's out there at Wolf Retirement Navigation, we use both. We use both the stock market investments and the annuity and insurance investments. So the downfalls are limited liquidity a lot of times, having a set source of amount that you invest, not being able to access 100% of that money. A lot of those companies allow for up to a penalty-free amount. Sometimes it's 10% per year, every year that you hold the annuity. Also, some of the downsides are, not having that growth that comes with the stock market. But with growth comes risk. Other annuities, like immediate annuities, once you make that decision to have a lifetime income, the changes are sort of irrevocable. We can't make the change. So we don't really work with a lot of those at my company. And then with variable annuities, we don't work with those either, but those things can be very, very expensive. I've seen sometimes those annuities cost up to 4 to 5 to 6% per year for growth and for guaranteed lifetime income. There's ways to do that that aren't that expensive.
It sounds to me like if you're thinking about an annuity, you should definitely be working with somebody who has knowledge and experience in annuities. Exactly. And if you don't have a pension or you're concerned that something will happen to yours, then you might need to sit down with somebody. It sounds like you really do. And Adam could be that person. You can give Adam's office a call right now, and they will give you a complimentary retirement consultation. And this consultation could help you to better understand if an annuity is right for you and how it would work with the rest of your retirement plan. So we're giving you the number right now so you can take advantage of this very nice offer at 904-232-8760. Again, 232-8760 or wolfretirement.com. And you're pretty conveniently located, too.
We are. We have our office off JTB near Mayo Clinic, and then we also have our satellite offices in Clay County on Fleming Island. So a couple different ways to see us and talk to us and get everything reviewed for yourself.
Okay, that was part 2, and we will have part 3 next week. Thank you, Adam.
Thanks, Edith.